It is super important for fathers to be involved in their children's lives. Focus on the Family gives startling statistics on what happens when the father is not present in the home. The first statistic states that 40% of homes in America are fatherless. This chart will give you a better picture of the ratio of fatherless homes in America to homes with fathers present in America. The dark blue shaded area represents the 40% of fatherless homes in America, while the light blue shaded area represents the 60% of homes with fathers present in America. From these fatherless homes come 63% of suicidal teens, 71% of pregnant teens, 85% of youth in jail, 71% of high school dropouts, and 90% of homeless and runaway children. My name is Candyce Halstead. I have first-hand experience with not having a father in my life, present in my life 24/7. While I have not dealt with any of the above statistics, I do know that I have been affected by my father's absence. Because I have been affected by this issue, I have become passionate about fathers having a good relationship with their children. You are probably asking yourself the question, why is it so important for fathers to be involved in their children's lives? Well, first of all, fathers have an important role in their child's life. Psychology Today states that the majority of studies affirm that an involved father can play a crucial role, particularly in the cognitive, behavioral, and general health and well-being areas of a child's life. The second reason it's important for fathers to be involved is because a father's involvement affects the child in many ways. The Fathers and Their Impact on Children's Well-Being report states that even from birth, children who have an involved father are more likely to be emotionally secure, be confident to explore their surroundings, and as they grow older, have better social connections. Those three things are super important to children in their development. Children that have a father involved will also do better in school and they'll stay out of trouble. The second question you may be asking yourself is, what if the father is physically removed from the family? Well, this is how the situation is with my father. He cannot live with my family, but my sisters and I still have a good relationship with him. My dad makes it a point to call us and text us and still communicate with us, which makes the relationship stronger. Dr. Gail Gross states that even when fathers are physically removed from their families, there are ways for them to nurture healthy relationships with their children. A few ways that a father can still connect with his children while they are physically removed from the home is that they can, if the father may be in jail or something, Dr. Gross mentions that she knows of a jail that will put on a father-daughter dance for the fathers in jail for their daughters to come to and just have a special event with their dad. Another thing that we've already touched on is that the communication that a father has with his child is super important as well. Phone calls, text messages are another way for a father to still be involved in his child's life, even if he's not in the home. I know for me, my dad has sent me a number of texts or called me or something to encourage me in a sports activity and then text me after to see how I did, and those are always the best texts because I know that he really cares for me even though he can't be there. Fathers should also make it a point to spend time with their children if they can. If they live in a different state or they are in jail, then it could be a little harder. But if the father is present and willing, he should try to still make time to spend with his children so that they can get to know him on a personal level and he can get to know them on a personal level. One can see that the involvement of a father in a child's life is so important and critical to their well-being. It is super important for a father to be involved for developmental purposes in their child's life. Not only that, but if the father is physically removed from the home where his children are, he can and should still make an effort to be involved in his children's life. It will make a huge difference. I am going to leave you with a challenge today. First of all, I am going to challenge future fathers. I challenge you to always stay a part of your children's lives. Even if obstacles in life are thrown at you and it seems impossible to strengthen the relationship, you should still make the effort because you could be blessed greatly. I also challenge mothers to allow the father of their children to be involved in their children's lives. You may not have the best relationship with your kid's father, but they should still have a chance to get to know their dad. So I challenge you to allow them to have that relationship between them and their dad. Finally, I challenge the men who are already fathers to step up to the call of being involved in your children's lives. You do have a major role in the development of your children, that you really need to just step up and fill those shoes. I hope that this speech has given you an insight to why it is important for fathers to be involved in their children's lives. Thank you.